Hello and welcome back to Fate Grand Order. I'm Luce, and tonight, well, we've got ourselves the next part of the Inescapable Gehanna, the second Ordeal Call mission. Last time, the first trumpet rose, and we managed to defeat the trial with some ease once we realized, okay, yeah, this is indeed the Avengers chapter. But now we have to go through the dream and reality. We have confirmation that, yeah, this is Ritsuka's past. Apparently, whatever is doing these ordeal call trials is specifically pulling them back to their life before Chaldea. Hello, Technicus. Welcome. Human reality. I had to adjust the volume last time since some stuff was off, so let me know if any audio problems crop up. You should know about dreams. Yes, that's right. People said you know a lot about them and the visions we saw while asleep. I know how to walk through dreams, but I don't know much about them. They seem to stretch on forever, like the worlds of their very own. Sometimes they seem like they're about to swallow you whole, but they still remain small and insignificant. They're formless, but sometimes they can be so sharp or hard. Sometimes they get cold, sometimes they get hot. I feel so close to understanding them, but I can never seem to get all the way there. I see. Yes, that's right, I just don't understand them. So I was hoping someone like you who knows a lot about dreams could explain them to me. Master walks through dreams frequently, correct? Uncle said he had a dream like that before I even came here. What was it called again? Shimosa. Shimosa, yes. Oh, I see. So that's why he sent you to me. Huh? No, nothing. Just think out loud. Yeah, Doman was actually the main villain of the Shimosa storyline, which itself was a setup for the Lost Belt storyline. At any rate, I can't claim to be particularly well informed myself, but it does seem our master is something of an errant dreamwalker. It seems there was one such dream incident fairly recently, in fact. Fortunately, it appears to have been resolved without much issue. I'm still afraid I cannot help you. I'm neither a dreamwalker myself nor a resident of the dream world. Now, an incubus, on the other hand. Yes, I think you'd have far more success questioning one of the Lord Merlins. One of? Yes. Oh, my mistake. I meant Lord Merlin or his esteemed quote-unquote sister, of course, who's definitely not him but from another timeline. As you say, Lady Abigail, dreams are a bit bizarre beyond measure. They're raging, tumultuous. Truly, they're a realm of the absurd. There is nothing of substance within them, and yet that is also why they can be said to contain anything in the world. Indeed, compared to our current bleached world. No, never mind. At any rate, as I was saying, I suggest you call upon Lord Merlin or his esteemed sister. Now, if you'll excuse me. Oh, but Uncle's... Yes? Oh, did something happen to Uncle Edmund? Uncle said I should talk to you specific about this because this is about the dream the master is having right now. Specifically, I don't really know much about that. I'm doing fine, thank you. I'm hoping to get through this chapter throughout as quick as I can through the week. Both because I've been looking forward to it, and also I've got another game lined up after this. I still need to finish Megami Tensei, but that's going to require a bit of off-stream grinding. So I'm not going to worry about that. I don't know what he meant by that, but I do think I noticed your scent, or rather a fragment of your scent, somewhere in the Master's dream. Who did you know? That's interesting. He's an alter ego, not an Avenger. This is the Avenger chapter. What could this mean? Ah, yes. Time to continue the story of Danganronpa FGO edition. Huh? Kagakio's gone. Looks like she just vanished after the battle. Ugh, great. If only the servants that... So only the servants that made it here from Chaldea are the music teacher and me. So it would seem. It's unfortunate that we could not secure some reinforcements. Wait, hold on. Isn't it too soon to give up? What's to stop us from summoning more Chaldean servants the way we did over there, back there? I don't know how you and Dante's pulled off that weird summon before, Master, but couldn't you do that again? Hell, I mean, he's the one who helped us ray shift over here in the first place. So Dante's been trying to help us, but it also seems he's being compelled to work against us. It's possible it's kind of like Holmes, where he's being compelled to do it, so he makes sure to fulfill it in a way that gives us the advantage. It sucked losing Holmes, but in losing the final fight, this now means that there's no longer a strings of fate that forced him to fight Moriarty, and thus Moriarty no longer had his immortality, since he was his destined rival was no longer an issue. So he had no basically he lost his plot armor, preventing him from losing to anyone other than his rival. Hell, he's the one who helped us race shift over in the first place. I'm afraid it may not be that simple. If the two of us in Kagekyo are any indication, it does seem he can summon Avenger-class servants, but I'm not sure it's the same thing as a proper summon. Given how the Master used a command spell to call Kagekyo, I thought it might be the same kind of command spell-based servant teleportation used in conventional Holy Grail wars. However, since he didn't use command spells to ray shift us here, this leads me to believe, I think Dante just brute forced us into this place? Oh, I'm admittedly not too familiar with this noble phantasm, but I've heard it can work even outside the constraints of time and space. Yeah, that's Edmond Dante's, the Count of Monte Cristo's big ultimate power. He moves faster than light to the point that he cannot be constrained by any kind of prison, including the prison of time and space. If that's true, I would not be surprised to learn that he transported us here by some supernatural means. Suffice to say, I believe he himself functioned as our passageway to this unusual singularity. This pocket dimension. Man, noble phantasms are crazy shit. You only just noticed that now, Jolter? Wait, why don't we just ask what the deal is? We got the Master use the command spell right here. Did you use a command spell to summon her? Honestly, couldn't tell you what I was thinking. I was caught up in the moment. That tells me the Black Shadow. Eben Dantes must have been calling the shots. So then, what is his connection to this world? Does this have anything to do with these quasi-summons? I suppose it's also possible he was involved with the Singularity's creation. But he's saying, you think Dantes made the Singularity? Might have been compelled to, for that matter. Okay, I guess it wouldn't be the first time. No, we can't forget the prison tower, the event that introduced him and his banner, after all. Yeah, he did do that, didn't he? I don't know much about it, but I think Plain John and Amakusa, something to that effect. Yeah, the fact that servants are specifically designed to come and go easily makes this game work rather well with the gacha model, since it has to introduce new characters regularly. Though they can bring back old ones, since obviously Jolter and Salieri have been around for quite a while now. And it won't surprise you, they both got reruns along with all the new ones. Which I won't be spoiling, although if you play this game, you probably already know about them. That's unfortunately the issue with the 2-year gap between the home server and the regular server here. I guess it'd be fast just ask Dantes himself, but how has he been since that battle? He hasn't shown up since then, so I see. Maybe he's using his spirit form to try and recover his strength. It did look like he wore himself out pretty badly when we ray shifted here. He wore himself out, you say? Well, he didn't just call us here, remember? He boosted our spirit origins as well. Hell, it's still in effect now, so it must be a constantly active thing. As hard as he's pushing himself, it's not a shock he's getting worn out. So yeah, I guess it makes sense he'd need a break. Maybe we can talk to him next time he shows up. Here he is. The shadow of Edmond Dante. Huh? Already? What are you thinking? We're at school right now. You're gonna freak everyone else out. Oh, thank goodness he's okay. Really? That's all you have to say? Guess he wanted to just tell us he was okay. And he's gone again. Oruda, did you see a black curtain floating around or something there too? No, can't say I did. Probably just your imagination. Really, that's weird. Hey, there's obviously nothing here, right? So come on, let's get out of here. Orida, huh? Suits you. Still fitting way more naturally as Mr. Salieri. Hell, you didn't even have to change your clothes. My time was closer to modernity, so it might not have been quite so much of a leap for me. Come to think of it, where'd you two go after that battle? Well, I just went home as Oruda, the high school student. I even talked with my mom, despite not recognizing her at all. Mom and you didn't recognize, huh? Kind of a pain, but what else could I do, especially since I have to stay like this most of the time? What do you mean? Well, it's looking like it's impossible to maintain a combat-ready spirit origin all the time while we're here. Maybe it's because the weird way we half materialized, half ray-shifted here or something? All I know is that Spirit Origin uses up magic energy like crazy. I guess it's pretty similar to you-know-who. Anyway, I can't go into spirit form as Oruda, but it uses no magic energy. So most of the time, I'll just keep passing myself off as Oruda. Is that the case for you too, Mr. Salieri? As regards to my spirit origin, yes, though as you can see, I don't look especially different. Regarding where I went last night, I was hiding out near your house, of course. You were? Yes, hiding out. Fortunately, my music teacher counterpart here lives alone, without any family that would worry about him. And so it only makes sense for me to take up guard duty. Yeah. Edmond Dantes may be hiding in your shadow, but he doesn't seem especially conversational right now, and we can't be sure if he will or even can come to your rescue should you need help. Um, yeah, Salieri is definitely making the use of everything here. Would have been nice to keep Kagakio around, since, as he's mentioned, he's a heroic spirit that made history through culture and music, as well as just pop culture in general, having him the rival to Mozart. And Jalter is just a fan fiction version of Jeanne d'Arc, made by Gilda Ray, or Bluebeard. So she's not exactly an actual. She's not nearly as experienced as an actual warrior would be. Yeah, she's mostly here for the symbols that her counterpart stood for. So I will naturally do whatever I must to keep you safe. See, yeah, that makes sense. Okay, I guess Oruda here might be affecting me more than I realized. I just kind of assumed Master would be safe at home. Man, I need to get my head out of my ass. Damn you, Salieri, you really were thinking ahead. Oh, got it, thanks. There's no need to thank me. They're just doing their jobs after all. Oh, I just remembered. How's that other girl doing? Kyrie? From her perspective, she saw some shit yesterday. Was she freaked out? She make it home okay? Oh, well. Flashback time. Doo 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 doo. It looks like we made it home. That's a relief. Good thing the trains are running again. Glad we made it back without any trouble. Yeah. Hey, Kyrie. You're probably wondering what happened today. I'm sure you have some questions for everything you saw. Well, yes. I have no idea what happened or what I witnessed. Even now, just thinking about it scares me so much that it makes my hands tremble. But it's okay, I'm fine. You're sure? Senpai, you were really worried about me, weren't you? And despite your worries, you decided not to tell me too much. That's what you're saying, right? I have no idea how Aruda Senpai and Mr. Salieri were able to jump to the top of that building, or those armor knights were, that creepy fire. I saw it all with my own eyes, and yet I still can't believe what happened. It would be easy to lie, to say I've already forgotten about it, but I haven't. I'm still thinking about it all the time. I want to ask you what's going on more than anything. Part of me would love to pepper you with questions until morning, but I'm not going to do that. I won't pry. If you say you can't tell me, I'll trust that there's a good reason for that. Sorry, I wish I could tell you more. I... Whoa, it's dangerous to jump on people like that, you know? Sorry, you're so warm, brother. Oh, there you two are. Thank goodness. I'm so back safe. Auntie, say there was a gas explosion near Tokyo Station, so I was really worried. Oh wow, they're still going with the meme that gas explosions explain the Zervan attacks. In fact, she was actually crying until just now. She was, I knew I should have let a cell phone. At any rate, yes, they did say there was a gas explosion by Tokyo Station, but you weren't anywhere near there, were you? We're okay. We're sorry for getting back so late. Oh, you said you didn't go near there. You've been naughty. Well, you're back now, and knowing you two, I'm sure you weren't over there for anything nefarious. Especially speak to their father about letting you have a cell phone. Anyway, let's go eat. I'm starving. Come on, let's get inside. Got your hand, Kyrie. Now I'm gonna grab yours, and ta-da! I'm captured alien again. Oh, is this your hand? Ah, your hand is trembling. It's okay. Senpai and I are right here. We're not going anywhere. Everything's fine. Okay. Might as well give her some reassurance. Alright, everyone, come in before you catch a cold, and let's have a nice dinner together. I was planning on making hamburger steak. How's that sound? That sounds great. I'll help. Hey, will the two of you promise me one thing? But if you do, please stay safe, okay? Alright, alright. I will only go when thinking things through completely. The sepia tone, the flashback, the dreams and reality. Hamburger steak? I love me a good steak. But anyways, I guess that means Kyrie's doing okay. Though this country is really nice, isn't it? Went to the convenience store late last night just because. I couldn't believe how much stuff they had. All that fresh produce, even fruit. They had luxury items too. Drinks, candy, cakes, anything and everything, it felt like. Yeah, that's a modern convenience store for you. I know this is from Oruda's memories, but seeing 2017 in person really drives home how peaceful and abundant this era was. Or is it only like that in this particular era? Still, though. Hey, Master, this house, your house? We're in your homeland, so I thought I'd ask. I don't know, it might be. You don't sound too sure yourself. You want to talk about it? So your memories are hazy, and they've been that way since you came here. Now, this country seems rather familiar to you, but you're not sure if it's your home. You have family, but you can't tell if they're your real family or not. There are people here who look like people from Chaldea, like Oruda and Kyrie. So you wonder if it might be another situation like Shimosa. That would mean that this might be one of your such a pain to put into words. The place of singularity connected to your mind or memories, like Shimosa was. Do I have that right? I'm not certain, but that's my best guess. Yeah, that's what I was thinking. So you fell into a coma, upon which your mind and soul alone ray shifted. As I thought, that sounds like a great deal of what happened to Shimosa. According to Chaldea's record, Edmond Dantes appeared in Shimosa as well. They also say he's appeared regularly whenever the master experiences an odd dream or hallucination. Okay, so this is one of those REM singularities, but for some reason your memories are in this one are all hazy. So you pretty much can't remember anything clearly, right? I thought you were from the singularity. It might be a nice trip down memory lane, but if we can't be sure about that, I probably shouldn't have assumed. Sorry. For the record, it does feel kind of like that. Yeah? How's the hamburger steak last night then? Did it taste like home cooking? Okay, go head to head with Emiya's steaks. Dramatic much? A place that feels like home. I like that. We aren't presently in a position to set up a base of operations, or at least not easily. That's especially true for you, Jalter. As long as you need to stay in spirit origin form to save magical energy, you'll need to convincingly act like you're part of Oruda's counterpart's family. That goes for school as well. If we suddenly abandon our daily routine, it could hinder our mission rather than helping it. Yeah, someone would notice if I just ran away or disappeared. All that aside, you really are dull, Mr. Salieri. I swear, this whole problem with Avenger Spirit Origins, Marie would cry if you... This is the whole problem with Avenger Spirit Origins. Marie would cry if you saw you right now. Don't be silly. Of course she wouldn't. My heroic spirit and Antonio Salieri, the composer, are completely separate people. Yeah, that's just something rather notable. Servants are very powerful familiars that are technically only copies of the original. So even though this is an Avenger servant, an Avenger class servant with the true name of Antonio Salieri, it's not the actual Antonio Salieri that lived there. It's just a copy of him with his memories and information and such. Which also means that there is no paradox if he were to theoretically be summoned to his own time. An Avenger, an impossible spirit origin formed of an innocent monster. That right there, that's the whole problem. Silent treatment, whatever. More importantly, we should discuss our strategy for the singularity. I take it we all agree our first priority should be securing additional fighters. If there are 7 trials and with 7 servants in total, and yesterday was the first, then yeah, we got 6 more servants like her to face, right? Correct. We also have no guarantee they'll come one at a time. Last time a trumpet sounded before everything went down, right? At least we have some heads up. So more fighters, huh? I guess there won't be much we can do without a bigger team. It'd definitely be a little tiring. Be bad news. A little tiring if one servant like the one kind from yesterday attacked us at once. There was no need to rephrase. Oh, shut up. Damn, if only Kagakiyo was still here. Indeed. Were this a proper singularity, we could seek one of the rogue servants that would have been called, but in this case... Oh, right, Hassan of the Shining Star. We might already have met one. Hey, yeah, I forgot about the transfer student. Ruta Senpai standing next to Ruta standing next to Senpai. When did they get so close? Oh boy. You know, thinking about it, given how many VNs like to go into a high school story, I'm kind of surprised FGO didn't do that very much. I believe there was the Chaldea Boys event that did have a high school theme to it off the top of my head, so it's not the first time, but they don't do it as often as you might think, which is kind of funny thinking about it. There you are, Submaster. Morning, did you hear about the incident at Tokyo Station? Morning, you too. Huh, what incident? Huh, guess you didn't then. Really? It's all anyone online or on TV's talking about? Well, technically, it was more of an anecdote, an accident than an incident. Did you not hear about the explosion? All Tokyo Station was shut down for 41 whole minutes, the whole thing. No one outside could communicate with anyone in there, and according to the rumors I read online, the people who were near there have zero memory of those 41 minutes, too. Isn't that freaky? Oh, come on, rumors. How many times have you fallen for those this year alone? Didn't you say you learned your lesson after the last debacle? These are still just fourth set of rumors I read this year. There's a lot fewer than last year. That's still way too... Hey, well, maybe that's not so bad. I mean, compared to what you fell for in junior high last year. Please, WD, don't bring up junior high. I just can't even... I swear, you always bring that up. You wouldn't do that to me, right, Master? Let's just nod non-committally. The last thing I want to ask is how long we've been together. Hey, Ricardo, don't you find that a little odd, too? Like, he didn't want to lie, so he just didn't say anything? Yeah, I'm sure that's exactly it. Seriously, isn't it about time you left those kind of delusions behind, along with everything else from junior high? I assure you, you'd be doing yourself a favor. Eh. Okay, everyone, settle down, please. No more talking, thank you. Take your seats, and we'll get this homeroom started, shall we? Well, later, Master. Oh. We're gonna count down to 3. 3, 2, 1, and you'll all see it. Good. Now, first, some announcements. Master, I've been watching you. We can't talk during homeroom. I know how to direct my voice. I'm speaking so only you can hear me. See. As I was saying, I don't know the details or who that armored knight was. Oh, that's Britomar. I don't blame you for forgetting. She was a genuinely forgettable banner. That is unfortunately the fate of most servants who debut during a lotto event, since most people don't care about the actual story of a lotto event. They just care about the lotto itself. That's basically the closest thing FGO has to an end game. Like, if you think that there's not much to do in Limbus Company after you've all caught up on content, FGO is unfortunately not too far off. It's a little better since you have actual materials to farm regularly, but not by much. So a lot of times people just amass resources and mass farm in a lotto event, since that's one of the few times that there's actual infinite farming for materials there. Is that the first trial? Yes, it was. I do think there's some kind of mastermind behind all this, but I don't know who it is right now. However, I believe I know that what it is I'm here for. Humanity summoned me. That I'm sure I'm here of. And, however, I don't know why humanity would go as to call an anti-hero like me, or if I should even serve you. So, I'm gonna keep watching you. And decide for myself. Does that mean you'll join me when you're satisfied? That all depends on you. For the time being, try to survive. I'll be watching. Yeah, the Hassans are all lawful evil, if I remember right, since you know they're professional assassins. Aruda's watching the Master and new kids stare at each other. Oh, but then, of course she is. You don't often see two people locking eyes, even when they're sitting next to each other. You wouldn't wonder what's going on between them. I know how she feels. Oh yes, I know exactly how she feels. Oh no, please don't go into this again, Osakabe Hime. I genuinely don't want that. You really ought to cut that stuff out. I wish I could say this is the first time I've had to deal with someone friend-shipping, but no. No, it is not. Alright, everyone, no talking during homeroom. Now that takes care of announcements, except for one last very special one. Some of you already know this, but today we're getting a transfer student. Another one? Another? 2 out-of-season transfers in 2 days? There's gotta be something going on, right? Alright, class, settle down. This isn't a homeroom, just brought them here, so let me introduce them. Come on in. I wonder if it's another boy. Now, quiet, please. Splutter. Wait, look, I would take a drink only to spit it out, but I don't want to waste my drink. I have that. I need that to hydrate. These VNs are absolutely murder on my throat if I don't. Okay, everyone, quiet. Our latest is coming us from Kyoto. Can you tell us about yourself? Sure. My name is Ushiwaka. Yeah. Hello. Sputter some more. Now wait just a damn minute. You're not Kakio. Yeah, so that now say something, damn it. She's trying very hard to disguise herself. Well, good to know we still have her on our side. An actual warrior or Avenger is gonna be quite nice. The transfer student. Let me grab a sip of my drink then. No, I'm not gonna sputter it out. Like I said, I don't want to waste my drink. Ushiwaka, may I ask who Kage is? That's my name. Ushiwaka. But I really said Yoshitsune. It's supposed to be Kagekyo. I see. I guess someone made a mistake then. Alright. Now, I take it you know each other? Anyways, I'd appreciate if you took your seat again. I guess that's okay then. Okay. More like as far as you can get from okay, but fine. Fuck, are you shitting me? Knew it. It is Kagekyo. Explain what the hell's going on. What's Kagekyo doing here? Why are they a transfer student? Dalter, is that you? Talking to you with telepathy, obviously. In spite of everything, we still have an official contract, remember? Never mind that. Spill the beans. I thought you said Kagekyo disappeared, but obviously they didn't. And on top of that, there's something here as another transfer student. I thought they were... They sure are, aren't they? Yeah, they are. Now, I can ask you a question. Is that that's a bamboo sword, correct? It totally is, but why isn't it in a bag or sheath? Maybe really into kendo? That's kind of kick-ass. She looks scary, but she's confident. That bamboo sword's scary, though. Don't be stupid. The bamboo sword's the best part. Everyone pipe down. I'm talking to her right now. It's not true swords. It has no blade. You can ignore it. At any rate, I understand swords are not allowed on the premises. However, I must insist upon bringing this imitation, if only for my own peace of mind. Does that mean you're just enjoying kendo club? You may take it to mean that, yes. You may take it to mean yes. That's basically saying, as far as you know, yes. Great, now what do we do? They don't have much magical energy, they don't have a servant aura, so they're probably in the same position as me and Salieri. And despite that, they're still kind of dressed like they're ready for war. What the hell's up with that? Are they stupid? They think they're in the freaking isekai? She's very earnest, but can be a bit of an airhead sometimes. Who cares? We need to get on the same page and make sure they're willing to fight with us, obviously. I'm pretty sure that's the plan, anyway. Alright, let's talk to them during the 10-minute break. Got it. Now, thinking about it, they could possibly still do a Danganronpa parody. They haven't done one before. And now it's lunchtime. Kagekyo, they keep running off as soon as break time rolled around. How are we supposed to get anywhere like this? Hopefully we can talk to them soon, but we can't do anything about it right now, then. Munch, 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 munch. Oh, come on, Aruda. Why don't you relax and enjoy your lunch? Whoa, an extrovert seems to have her eye on the newest kid that joins us. You're not even batting an eye. What can I say? What can I say? That super cutting remark she made earlier made me think she might be one of us. What do you mean, one of you? Okay, fine. I'm getting hungry. Man, these lunch boxes are amazing. I can't believe how much stuff's inside. Oh yeah, bentos are pretty great. Hey, I love them too. What kind of rice ball do you prefer, senpai? I have a bonto and boiled cod. Bonito, I believe, is the one I favor between these. Don't forget to chew thoroughly. Unless I brought rice balls for lunch, Kyrie. That's nice. Real nice. Main dishes look great too. Fried chicken, rolled eggs, spinach. I actually haven't as much Japanese cuisine as you might think. My weeb cred is really falling through the roof. I haven't even... The last anime I saw was the Noshi adaptation, and, honestly, I'm gonna personally shield my own content and say I preferred my playthrough of it. I get the game has a few perks that the show didn't, including the actual pacing, but... It's, Well, I guess the pacing's a bit iffy since you can go quite a while before finding plot progression if you aren't paying attention. But it also managed to give everyone about equal screen time and full story things. The anime unfortunately kind of sped up a bunch of them and straight up skipped some like Jonas, which is a bit of a shame. Sure, bring rice balls, huh? Good idea. Maybe I'll bring those for my lunch tomorrow. Oh, you like rice balls too, old new kid? I don't know, I've never had them before. No kidding. In that case, would you like to try one now? I made a little extra in case something like this were to happen. Hey, new kid, back in homeroom, did you say something? Like I'll be watching you? Or am I just imagining things? I'm evaluating. What about it? Oh, nothing. Hey, Himiko, what are Aura and Hassan talking about? Evaluating what? Oh, shh. Can't you tell Spark's been flying between them for a while now? Our only job is to stay and watch, so pipe down. Okay. Anyway, what do we do now? I don't want to keep chasing Kagekyo down just for them keep giving us the slip. The way things are going now, they'll probably disappear after school's out too. Should I try visiting them at their home? I think we need to change tactics and give up specific pursuits. Why don't we try passing notes? Oh, you like a letter challenge. Okay, that could be fun. The transfer student. Bell ringing. As a kid, that would have been wonderful, hearing this bell that school's out. Did you lose Kyrie and the others? Don't worry, it's just me. Kyrie should be at the student council meeting right now anyway. Good. Not a sign of the new kid, Hassan, either. What's he holding out on us for? He's a rogue heroic spirit on humanity's side. He should be happy to join us. Oh well. If he's not here, he's not here. Anyways, we shouldn't have been any students around, right? Not necessarily, but maybe if classes were still in session, but the school day's over. I wouldn't be at all surprised if some students came this way to get to the clubhouse. So we can't really go at it then. Of course not. That was never an option to begin with. We didn't actually come to fight in the first place. Yeah. I know the plan was to send Kagekyo a letter of challenge so they come out here when we could surround them. Man, optics really suck. Yeah, it gives pretty strong delinquent vibes, but this is all we could think of. It does. Hey, why are you looking at me like that, Salieri? And you too, Master. Especially you, in fact. Did you think this whole thing was your idea? I suspect Kagekyo was using a skill. Azumaru's missed, I believe. Since we have no hope of catching them in a chase, our only hope is to lure them to us. I know, but still, I'm surprised you're so eager to fight, Mr. Salieri. Strictly speaking, the spirit origin of mine is not Antonio Salieri. It's an Avenger created from a twisted version of him. Yeah, more specifically, he's based on the pop culture version of Antonio Salieri, who supposedly hated him. In reality, the actual history suggests that they were just two musicians occasionally competing for the same gig. It happens today, even still, so it's nothing really major. But pop culture and movies and stuff like to play it up as a really huge rivalry they had. That said, from that moment, half of me is Salieri, the school's music teacher. This is so complicated. Oh, I guess it's not too bad for the other guy. You know, the old new kid. You mean Hassan of the Shining Star? He's not possessing anyone, right? Seems like he could be ready for battle whenever. Hang on, I just realized, what's he doing for his cover identity then? How's he able to get away with acting like he's just a transfer student? Is it a skill? Noble phantasm? He forged the necessary paperwork. I asked him earlier, and that was his response. I guess it makes sense. Plus, assassins in general are a class that's specifically designed to pass as ordinary humans because they're usually less powerful in a direct fight, but stronger with the element of surprise, as you might expect from the name. So it makes sense they'd have a rogue or thief type character skills. Oh, that works. Oh, yeah, I never would have thought of that. I would expect nothing less from the leader of a famed sect of assassins. He's clearly experienced at subterfuge. Yeah, each of the Hassans was a leader of the assassins there. Or they all use the same name but a different title. Damn, I'm impressed. Skills like that would probably be pretty useful, especially in a city like this. If our enemy had their roots in this city, then it would be worthwhile to surveil and sabotage their operations. But it seems the hostile servants in this singularity just appear out of thin air. At very least, judging from what we saw yesterday. Yeah, but there's no guarantee it'll always be like that, is there? Yes, that is true. Ah, well. We don't even know if he's on our side, so it's a little premature to think how his skills could be useful for us. Speaking of not knowing which side someone's on, is Dante's not responding to your calls anymore? Make our lives so much easier if he could just pop up out of your shadow and grab Kagekio for us. I don't know if that would be enough. It might take more than that to capture Kagekio. Yeah, she is a genuinely powerful 5-star. I believe she's, if I remember right, she's one of the more popular meta choices for a soloist. Because she is genuinely very powerful and has a lot of survival skills. Soloing is not usually preferred strategy in this game, but it is sometimes a preferred one by some people do like it. I used to do some with Sherlock Holmes, but I didn't have as much fun with it as I was hoping, though I still have Sherlock himself. You'll probably notice he's one of my Grailed servants. He's one of the ones that got me starting the game, if we're honest. There's a lot he still looks like a lot of the movie depictions, even after being pushed to the anime filter. Kinda neat. Looking at how he was acting earlier, even if he showed up, he'd probably just disappear again real quick. I guess he wore himself out yesterday, so maybe it's not a shock he'd want to avoid a fight. True, he must be exhausted after what happened yesterday. Although there could be another reason for his choice not to appear. I should be ready to defend the master, just in case. All that said, if he knows something about this trial shit, he better spill it. Yeah, maybe it'll be so complex it'll go right over our heads, but still. What? What's so complex? What he said? I mean, yeah. Now that I think about it, sometimes when you get hyped up, I don't know what you're talking about either. Got a lot in common, do you? He and I are both Avengers. It would not be surprising if we had more in common than we realize. Don't even joke. I don't want to get lumped in with you two. Might be too late to you. I don't know. Might be a little too late to you. I mean, you have a deception with German language. Slander, that's Slander Master. That's my story, and I'm sticking to it. Wait, someone's coming. Get in position. Oh, right. I received a letter. I thought it was from you, but I see the music well. Yeah, I was hoping we could talk. So you weren't challenging me to a death match. You seem so excited over nothing. Unless you would in fact care to have one. You and the music teacher contacted me together. We didn't come here to fight. We have questions to ask. You are Tierra no Kagekio from Chaldea, correct? The anti-hero registered as an Avenger. Yesterday, you performed a pseudo-ratio for the Singularity via the shadow of Edmond Dantes. Why would you vanish after the fight? Why have you appeared now as a transfer student? Oh, I don't know. If you insist on talking about this dreary nonsense, then... I'll answer your questions only if you can land a blow on me. Yes, I like that idea. Why do you have to be like this? Why are you like this? It's in my nature. This is perfect timing. I've been starving for excitement. What the hell? I was just gonna cut off their escape route in case they tried to run. Now we're talking about a death match? Well, we also have the bamboo sword. We should have seen this coming. Why did I not see this coming? Good grief, so be it then. Don't call us cowardly for ganging up on you. I'm quite experienced fighting many foes. Come at me however you like. You can satisfy both myself and Yoshitsune. I'll be willing to entertain your questions. Shall we? Huh? They're actually going all out. No telling when someone might come this way. Let's finish this as quickly as we can, Master. Oh, for what was the bamboo sword even for then? I'll bring Jalter since she's a good single target. I need an Avenger. Well, no. There is something that Avengers are weak to. Where is she? Oh, right. I grailed BB a while ago, didn't I? Granted, I'm pretty sure she has the same protection as everything else, since the Singularity very clear. This story chapter is very clearly all about the Avenger classes, so they want you to use Avengers. Try to satisfy me. Remove invincible or dodge. And stun. Yeah, I'm... Let's just say I'm through remotely screwing around. Sheesh, why do support servants always have their skills locked at the random ass level 8? They generally balance they very clearly balance the skills around being level 10. Do it this way. Here we go. Oh, that's not upgraded. That's a little annoying. Here we are. Let Grand Man dine. Do it this way. Jalter has been power crept as the most powerful servant in terms of raw damage for a while now, but that doesn't change that she is very high attack, and Avengers have a free 10% additional attack on top of that. Alright, they gave her an animation that turned her into Face Grand Order, remember? Nullify buffs and a curse. Man, those animations are smooth. I love it. And see, took out a life bar. Enough. It is not enough. It's not enough. Ah, the buff block. Oh, wonderful. Yes, please go after BB. BB can take your hits. Thank you for taking part in the Avalon Experience Tour. Are you only gonna look at my face? And she hits like a truck. Well... Alright, BB's main weakness is she doesn't have too many attack buffs, so I'll just have to make sure she gets them. And we'll do it this way to make sure that I can use Jalter's NP next turn. Not as much as I was hoping, but unfortunately BB has very low attack power for some reason. We need to keep Jalter alive. She's gonna be the key. And buff block will prevent Kagekiyo from getting too strong for my team to handle. Please attack BB as often as you possibly can. She can take the hits. For some reason, moon cancers like BB have ridiculously high... Okay, I'll do this. Alright, this should be a good resource generation while also being good, Okay, excellent. Moon cancers have ridiculously high HP, but very low raw attack, which is rather unfortunate. Okay, good, that finished her. Thankfully, it was still enough raw attack. Keep going, but I suppose that'll do. Ah, it's such a hassle trying not to kill your opponent. It's a completely different way of fighting. I don't care for it at all. Perhaps I should have just used the bamboo sword after all. Ugh, that was a big fat waste of time and energy. Well, anyway, that means you're gonna actually talk to us now, yeah? That was Kagekyo's proposal. I see no reason for them to back out of their word. And I will not. What do you wish to know? The Black Shadow. That was him, now I see. The Black Shadow led me to a young woman from this land, and I then took possession of her. Her name is Ushiwa Yoshitsune, and she very closely resembled me in appearance and stature. I did have a proper spirit origin of my own while we were fighting, but I could tell I would not last long in that form. While fighting that armored knight, but I could tell I would not last long in that form. So laudably, the shadow carved off some of its own and consumed some magical energy to aid me. Damn, he keeps burning himself without even talking to us. I mean, I'm glad he didn't just send Kagekyo right back home, but still, communication's so damn hard. Uh, After that, I merely transferred to the school just as the shadow said to. Huh? You mean he even had a hand in that? Seriously? Damn, he better not literally burn himself out. That may actually be the plan. Why would he go to such lengths? Does this mean that there's a need to concentrate Chaldea's forces here at the school? No, all the shadow said to me was, the way forward will open once all 7 trials have been completed. Nothing more. So, that means we'll have to defeat all 7 servants to get rid of the singularity. We'll have to defeat Dante's 7 evil exes in order to become his husband, in order for him to make him our husbando. Good to know. That may also be a reference to the path to Antarctica. Oh, right, yeah, the whole thing with humanity. Excuse me, this ends now. I was told you were having a brawl, so I have to ask you to stop. Violence is never acceptable. We must fight, at least leave Senpai out of it. Brawl, I guess we kind of... Wait, Kairi, is that you? Oh, hi, Aruta. Oh, what are you doing here? Kairi? Senpai, thank goodness you're alright. What, is already over? I'm sorry, Kairi, I guess I was wasting your time. Oh, the transfer student. Hello, transfer student. I sense a servant bell and thought I might try to stop it. We appreciate your consideration. We would have appreciated it more if you had joined us, however. Whether I do or not depends on you. I'll do the best I can to live up to your expectations. Good. This is getting confusing. Alright, let me take this chance to get it straight, Kagekyo. You're the same one and you're here to fight for the master. Is that correct? Huh. That we're concerned about. You called me here because you needed my help. No, master. Then I'm your sword to command as you wish. Go on, wield me until I break. Counting on you, Kagekyo. Yeah, wield. Senpai, what's she talking about? She's talking in code. It doesn't mean anything. Oh, is that it? Yeah, it's the trendy thing to do. That webcomics everywhere these days. You're laying it on rather thick. It's embarrassing to watch. Hey, I'm doing my best here. Wait, what's this? I'm getting a nasty feeling. Master over there, 10 meters. More of these fire hands. The black fire, there it is again. Get behind me, Kairi. Everyone else, get ready. Fine. I wasn't planning on anyone else seeing this form unless I was fighting as a servant, but if those wolves from yesterday are an indication, I may not be able to get away with this in this singularity. Saw the shining star, ready for battle. Looks like there might be a group of them, so let's go with my actual Avenger. Yeah, I'm not too big on a lot of Avenger servants, so the freebie Ranmaru from an event ages back is the only one I really have high investments in. Well, I guess Chloe too, but I have her as a support. I don't really use her as a combatant. Should be good. Probably do it this way to get charged up. AoEs aren't going to be nearly as powerful as single target, I mean, obviously, but they still can get the job done. Over. What in the world are these flame creatures anyway? I don't know. They seem to be targeting the master. If there's a mastermind behind these trials, these things could be their familiars or something. That does seem possible, at any rate. It seems she witnessed us fighting those things yet again. I'm the adult and teacher, so perhaps I should be the one to explain things. But in this case, I think you should handle that. Master, gladly. Since I know what's going after all, then I shall explain everything. Like I told you, and I mean. So even though this was really shocking, scary, my hands are trembling. I'm not gonna ask, I really want to, but I won't. I'll bite my tongue if I have to. That being said, I think if I get so shaken up I can't keep that promise any longer, I might. Fine, you don't need to bite your tongue. Last thing I wanted to scare you. Whatever helps, I'll. I swear, these days go by so quickly. Next thing I know, it'll be spring. Oh right, I need to order the spring uniform soon. And I could really use some new outfits myself. Flame hands are going after her now? That almost looks like CG, but it seems real. Am I just tired? What? Okay, I'm starting to think there might not be much survival instinct in this universe. Something never forgotten. What was that? It's a fairly strong magical energy source. It's coming from in the school. Don't scare me like that. If you're gonna use telepathy, say something first. Right, it's because Kyrie's here. I take it back. Good call, Mr. Sal. Not teacher. My vessel is. Anyway, we need to be careful. I can't tell this new entity is a servant, but it certainly has more magical energy than the flame creatures. Choke Chaldea could tell us more if we could contact them, but unfortunately that's not an option. Is it friendly? Hostile? I can't say. Is everything okay? Senpai? Kagakiyo. Right. Why are you staring at each other? I see, so that's it. I don't know the specifics, but you're part of a love triangle? I think you might have the wrong idea here. Oh, what exactly is going on? This is taking a weird turn, but whatever. None of you heard a trumpet, right? You think this probably is an enemy servant? Perhaps not. But we should still err on the side of caution. Well, yeah, of course, but... Huh? Hang on, where the hell are you two going? We're going to look for this potential servant. If we don't know who or what it is, we can just find out. I'll see for myself whether a heroic spirit on humanity's side or not. Since I don't have a contract, I can't tell what you're discussing telepathically, but it's gotta be better than standing around talking and doing nothing, am I wrong? No, you're not. Since when are you two all buddy-buddy? You just met. What should I know? Or I, for that matter. The hell? You're practically in sync. Servants. Sorry, Kyrie, but it looks like this is about to get dangerous. I don't think you should be here right now. You might want to go home without me. See that she gets home safely. You took care of things here, Master. Thanks, that'll be a big help. Senpai, why are you speaking necessarily, Ari? No. It's dangerous here. We should both be heading together. Never mind, it's nothing. Said I was gonna pry, I won't. Senpai. Auntie said you were having a hot pot tonight. Since it's supposed to get cold in the evening, I was planning to help her, so... Make sure you come home for dinner. Wait for me. I'll be home as soon as I can. Okay. More Avengers, huh? Looks like it's gonna be more AoEs, so I'll let Ranmaru handle these. My head hurts. I think I need to go back to the faculty lounge. After I print tomorrow's quizzes, I need to talk to the administration about code of conduct. Yes. They kill everyone in Rome. They killed everyone in Londinium down to last child. I'll never forgive them. They'll pay for what they did. Vengeance for Britannia. Vengeance for Britons. I had too much to drink last night. I didn't think I was hungover, but maybe... Is this a hangover? I don't feel so good. My head hurts. My body feels heavy. Found her. Huh, that's the homeroom teacher, Miss Fuka. That's right, her aura is not the same as a servant, but it's close. As for whether she's on humanity's side or not, the way she's talking makes it sound a lot like the latter. That makes her my enemy. Now that she's invaded my territory, I'll do whatever it takes to deal with her. If I deal with, you mean... kill. What other choice is there? The way she's acting now, it's only a matter of time before she becomes a full pseudo-servant. Indeed. I guess you and I really are on the same wavelength. Oh, now hold up here. What do you think? Is that what you want? Let's not kill her. That's what we want to do. Do you not see what's happening here? My head hurts. It hurts. It hurts. Ah. Well, the thing is, if she vanishes, that's going to cause a ruckus. A teacher just doesn't randomly vanish out of nowhere. I'll kill them. I'll kill every last person in Rome. Kill them all. I won't leave a single one alive. I'll wipe them out from our Britannia. Ah. Boudica. That's not Chaldea's Boudica, and I don't think she's a rider class. Which is a shame, because Hassan of the Shining Star would have class advantage if she was a rider. Seriously, damn it, I thought she looked like Boudica. Hang on, her spirit origin's growing like crazy? This doesn't seem right. She's been possessed. I know monsters like this well. In fact, it seems close to what you and I are going through right now. Find that. I'm not usually one who knows this kind of thing, but her spirit origin, indeed. It's the same type as yours and mine. She's an Avenger, too. Wait a damn minute. Yeah, I sense that, but why? How's this happening? This Dante is acting as our passageway. I can see how this all lines up. Why are the enemies we're facing Avengers too? Isn't that weird? We have only encountered 2 hostile servants so far. It's too soon to make judgments. Hostile. Spirit origin isn't finished, right? Maybe we don't know if she's an enemy yet? Stop her before she finishes. Avengers, an extra class. I'm told their spirit origins embody anger and vengeance. Look at her. She's clearly a step away from going berserk. You want to stop us without killing her? Are you serious? I don't know what kind of singularity this is for sure yet, but all I know is I didn't come here to kill anyone. Well, that and again, a homeroom teacher just vanishing overnight is impossible to hide. We can save her. That's going to be essential. Yeah, you're right, Master. Even though my spirit origins formed to be the Dragon Witch bent on nothing but revenge, I still end up taking humanity's side in Chaldea. And all that because you're the kind of master who takes that approach. Okay, you two. Kakeo Nui-san. New? We're up against the PE teacher who looks a lot like Boudica. We're gonna stop her before she spirals out of control. Got it, let's do it then. Boudica question mark? People of Rome apply Roman trait. Now you're just being a dick, aren't you? Should help. Ranmaru. Stop. Yes, please continue focusing on. Come on, Ranmaru was right there. NP is a non-damaging one, though, so I'm gonna be real with you. I am not worried at all about this fight. Oopsie. That was a mistake. Oh well. Right. We'll do it this way. Full crits. I have to be careful because Ruler Scotty is genuinely weak to Avengers. Here we are. I will not forgive Rome and its people. Queen of victory. Strength up against Romans. Oh wow, that was a lot. Well, whatever. Hagakio's turn. Lovely. I'm just a tiny bit short. Wait, no. Yeah, raise in P gauge. Okay, yeah, I forgot I had this mystic code. And this primordial rune is going to be a big help. Here we go. Blue of Saldron's flower. I'll teach the power. Remove buff. Yeah, Ruler Scotty's weak to that, so not much we can do here. Oh boy, Artemis Orion. Do it this way. This NP should finish it, and if not, the arts card at the end should. Overkill. Do. Pure story node. Hopefully we can save her, because again, a teacher vanishing is a big problem. Ah! Damn, her defense is impeccable. This is what happens when we're told not to kill, but no matter. Her spirit origin is clearly weaker than her Chaldean counterpart. A far cry from the Queen of Victory's usual shield, Altar. Why is no one using my actual name anymore? Keep coming. This is why I hate Romans. You have to wipe them all out, or there's no end to them. As long as even one lives, we'll never be able to live our lives. Die, die, die. Ah, that's the best you got? Pathetic. Sure you haven't got a bit of Berserker mixed in there? Besides, take a look. Do Hassan and Kagekyo there look like an even kind of Roman to you? Chap, woman. Eh, you're Roman too. Haha. That is one magical mask to be able to change its expression. Damn, you saw me coming. Of course I did. I know a little about dagger-wielding mountain folk, but it's easy enough to imagine how you'd try to attack. That's why you left yourself so open. Huh? Gandir, Mystic Code, activate. Disruptive spell? Cool, this won't do anything against a servant. Against a servant? No. Most that'll do is slow him down for a second. But you're not a real servant. Your spirit origin might have come close, but as long as it was incomplete, one hit from that bad boy, and too easy. What do we do now? We lack a caster or heroic spirit with similar skills. How are we going to turn her back into a human? I'll give it a shot with another Mystic Code. The Master is still a mage themselves. Huh? What was that? Rain of Isis. You think that'll work? Huh. But you know, it did work. Good, she's still unconscious. The Avenger Boudica spirit origin is disappearing and her vessel's safe. Phew, now let's get her to the infirmary. Oh yeah, good point. Although, if this is all it took, couldn't you have... Oh, never mind. You'd have to hit her with that spell for it to do anything. And her shield doesn't just deflect attacks, it's resilient to magecraft. An impressive heroic spirit, that was a formidable fight. Well, she's actually not like that generally. You should see her when she's fighting Protector companions. Yeah, Boudica is basically just... Honestly, she's kind of just a repeat of MASH. That's kind of the reason people don't really find much use for her, because she simply has too much overlap. And MASH is given to for free, so it's likely you'll have raised her long before you get a copy of Boudica, even when you start out. I mean, that's what happened to me. Hard to believe I can still remember that far back. Anyway, it's over now. Yes, thank you for helping us stop her, Hassan. Certainly well-experienced combatants. Right after you got that firewoman used to our attack patterns, you baited her attack that left her open. Your master finished the job in spite of his lack of anything in the way of direct physical attacks. What's more, it seems as though you've incorporated me into your plan without me even being aware of you doing so. Damn right. Damn straight. Not sure I buy that, but fine. That's right, we didn't conquer all those singularities and lost belts by accident. We're badasses, we know exactly what we're doing, so deal with it. Well, you certainly didn't do poorly, but I wouldn't go that far. I only accept you're more skilled than I thought. I'll continue to evaluate you and your hangers-on, master. Until later. Hey, he's gone. One asshole. We're nobody's hangers-on. I call him like I see him, and I don't mind if that makes me an asshole. Grr. Hey, at least we now have Kagekyo at our side. I guess you're right. We know what they're on about. They're on our side now. I'll take that to mean you agree. Queen of Victory failed to become the second trial. She merely disappeared without ever proper materializing. She knows true humiliation, her fury, her grief, her laments. They should have been enough to destroy her enemies. She's a raiser of cities, the runaway chariot that commands flame itself. Too bad for you. He knows that queen well and has faced the flame she harbors within once before. He'll never be led astray, no matter how hard you attempt to toy with him. We will see about that. Dusk Flame. Alright, well that's 2 trials down then. So, I'm pretty sure I know the answer, but what would you say to hanging out down? Sorry, we're having a hop on for dinner tonight apparently, and I don't want to miss that. Oh yeah, Mash. I mean, Kyrie said something about it, didn't she? Nothing wrong with some quality family time. Go on, enjoy yourself. I mean, everywhere you go, it's one giant pile of shit to deal with after another, right? You deserve an actual break now and then. Anyway, don't worry about me. You hurry up and get home already. And don't worry about getting home safely either. I'll walk you there before I head downtown. Might be high school here, but I'm still your servant first. Okay, this is as far as I go. Mr. Salieri should be keeping an eye on things at your home, so you should be fine. See you tomorrow. Thanks again. Why so formal? No need to thank me. Honestly, I'd feel better if I could stay with you all the time, but we can't do that here, right? We need to consider how our host bodies would fear. Exactly. It wouldn't be right to do that to the body, to Oruda, I mean. You two weren't exactly besties, so if she suddenly started spending the night with your place, that could lead to pretty awkward rumors. Wait, think you might be possessing someone too? I guess it's not impossible. Your physical body is still asleep on the border. So if you really just ray shift your mind and soul here, then I guess you could be possessing someone like we are. If the columns ever start working, hopefully Da Vinci or Scion will be able to explain it. Anyway, in the meantime, you'll have to make do with Salieri and me. And you're already a big help. Anyway, I gotta go. See you tomorrow then. Yeah, I guess that would make sense. Even we too are possessing a body. That also explains why our strange thoughts are both us and yet not us. Because they're also the thoughts of our body that we're borrowing for this. That might also explain why startled me. I'm starting to get used to this. What is it? Wave your hand in front of his face area. Black shadow flickers like a flame, saying nothing. No words, not even a sound. We stare at the shadow, but nothing changes. No word is spoken. 1 second passes, 2, 10. It feels as though minutes might creep this way, but then the shadow disappears like a candle blown out. I guess he was trying to warn us that we've already succeeded at the second trial. Well, 2 down, 5 to go. If he was trying to tell me something. Snap out of it, take the key to your house, and I'm... Oh, mommy, I'm home. You step to the front door into the hallway. Your footsteps reverberate surprisingly loudly. Suddenly stop there at the end of the hall. Something on the floor. Can't go further. You won't go any further. We both look down the hall. It's difficult to make out in the darkness, but it's clearly... Oh no! I haven't even... Oh, come on, a game. I haven't even gotten to Shin Megami Tensei 1 yet. Why are you already doing me dirty like this? Dusk Flame. I see. So the Count... I think we all know it's the Count behind all this. He's trying to cause us to embrace the flames of vengeance. What? At least the woman who claimed the role. See, it's falling just like before, lying on the floor silently, not moving. You can see right away her chest isn't rising or falling either. She isn't breathing. I've seen scenes like this countless times before. So many people, more than we can ever count. That's why we can tell. Jeez. We have to call an ambulance. Someone. No, no jumping conclusions. Maybe it's not as bad as it looks. Blood spinning around is probably hers. It's emergency. Yes, that means you need to call an ambulance. The paramedics here right away. Take a step forward to the living room phone. Suddenly, we notice the door of the living room is ajar. Then, you see what's in the living room as well. Oh no. Uh, they know I'm not going to Shin Megami Tensei. They're bringing Shin Megami Tensei to me. Your legs go rigid, no longer obeying. You press a hand to the wall, leaning for support. There on the floor of the living room is your younger sister. So much blood. She's motionless, just like your mother. She's so small, like a puppet with its strings cut. Wait, Mash is supposed to be here too. Is she dead too? You have to do something. You have to save them. At least that's what you're thinking when you took the first step. In the face of the second revelation, your body refuses to move. As you struggle to process what you're seeing, something snaps. Uncontrollable sobs wreck your body. Something hot and wet goes down your cheeks. Your teeth sink to your lower lip with such force, tiny droplets of red splatter on the blood. You grit your teeth and try to fight the shock that's gripped your mind and body. You think about what you should do. How can you help them now? What's the best you could achieve? Saving both their lives? You're sure you won't give up, I know that. I've seen your journey, that's just who you are. Even if your heart trembles or frozen in shock, you'll still keep going. You look for something, anything to tell you what to do. You know you can't save them both, so you need help. That's it. You call an ambulance, look for the phone, and there it is. Gotta hit it. Phone, and beside it, no. Part of me wondered if maybe maybe Kyrie was the one behind this, but no. She tried to call for help, and she was caught by whoever did this. Fresh blood, crimson droplets, her body growing colder by the second. Remember, your path, your way. Remember why you're here, and remember why you came. Kyrie's not MASH, but that doesn't change that she didn't deserve this. She shouldn't have had to go through this. Why? Why? Fire and blood. Fire. You know this place. You know this dark fire well, and endless tears, screams, and fury that go with it. The underworld scales. I definitely need to sip my drink. I'm not too thirsty right now, but I can't risk it. I know very well how parched my throat gets. And for the record, no, I don't think I could continue my Danganronpa joke here. The blood isn't dead. The blood isn't pink. Master, I came as soon as I heard. Are you hurt? Are you alright? Yeah, can you confirm I'm fine? It already ended by the time I got here. Phew, that's good. Sorry. There's nothing good about any of this, is there? My sister. Kairi, they're all... I know. Damn it, who... Master. It took longer than I expected to convince the police to let me through. Should've just told them I was a teacher at school from the start. I want to make sure. Are you okay? You're not hurt? I already asked. I see. Then do you know anything about the killer? Was the standard break-in and entering something else? The timing would seem to indicate the latter. And there's the question of whether a human did this or... Mr. Sal, I get I should be the last person to point this out. But you ever think, before you open your mouth, look around you. I'm at it. Where the hell were you when this was happening? After I escorted Kyrie here, I remained within 50 meters of the house. Huh? Wait, what did you just say? Earlier today at school, I knew the master would be safe with you and Kagakia watching. I also knew Kyrie would require protection, so I remained close by to watch the house. However, I never sensed any trace of magical energy, nor did I sense any form of servant aura. The only magical energy here is in the last hour belonged to you, Alter. Once you brought the master home, and just now when you returned, that's all. So you're saying you were right here the whole time? Are you serious? So even with you keeping watch, the three of them... I failed. There's no question of that. You're right, You're right that I should have prevented this. I'm truly sorry, Master. It's not your fault. Whoever did this very clearly knew that there was servants around and found a way around it. It's possible Asana the Shining Star might have done this to test us, but I don't think so. Even though as an assassin class, he would be very easily able to bypass this. No, let's discuss our next move. We should all be on high alert after something like this. If an enemy is responsible, there's a strong likelihood they possess stealth. Wait. Don't give me that. In fact, not another damn word. If you keep yammering on, it's like it's just another weekday. I'm not gonna be able to stop myself from killing you, obviously. Let's see. The original Antonia Salieri would probably be overcome with grief and would be overcome with grief and regret in a moment like this, but not me. I don't feel the way normal people do, huh? What I'm trying to say is I cannot give you the kind of response you're looking for, so, Very well. If you believe killing would improve the situation, do so. I have long been blamed for crimes I did not commit. The spirit origin is accustomed to being the object of enmity. The hell? That's not what I'm talking about. I just need you to shut up for a second. Prefer a subject master to greater danger? That's enough. Please, no more fighting. Dang, it's like Merceau never left, huh? Look, I wasn't really gonna do anything, just a figure of speech. That a fact? Yeah, it is. Stare at the shadow by your feet. You? Did you see something? It looks like he's trying to communicate, but he can't. There's no words. The shadow says nothing. Your question hangs unanswered in the air. The shadow wordlessly meets your gaze and continues to flicker like a flame. And then... all the noise around you fades to nothing. No more police radio, no more futile paramedic chattering, no worried whispers from neighbors. Hold on, what the hell's this? Where'd everyone go? The police were just here. What happened? What about the paramedics, the rubberneckers? They're all gone. Does this mean... just like what happened at Tokyo Station. So then... another trial. Is this the second trumpet or the third one? We technically prevented the second. But... enemies. Oh, whoa, 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 hold up here. Hold up, hold up, hold up, hold up, hold up, hold up. One moment. There's something I really need to show you all that I need to specifically hide my avatar for. Yeah, Ritsuka is not doing very well mentally, as you can see. I mean, I saw this happen a bit in Lost Belt 7, but I don't recall the first Ordeal called having this. Oh, dang. It's always neat when they put stuff like that in there. More fighters, huh? Ah, of course, another Avenger, boss. You know what? I genuinely don't care. I'm not looking forward to this stupid guy having an, oh no, we can't defeat them, we must retreat, and so we can find a weakness. I have more important things to worry about than the Count's idiocy right now. It's time. If you mean to continue this journey, if you wish to see tomorrow, overcome the seven, shatter the seven vengeances, whether the seventh final trumpet blares in triumph or not is up to you. Here we go. West Shinjuku. Shinjuku's sign ring. An enormous street crossing sits beneath a tangle of skyscrapers, but not as a person to be found. Come or going. In fact, there's not a single person anywhere to be seen. Where there should be people, there's instead things that should never have set foot upon the earth. The underworld, darkness, grief, tears, and... Avenger Nitto, huh? The second trial emerges. Underworld Scales. Nitto Chris Alter. So they did choose a different one, since we couldn't get Boudica. I am fire, I am tears. I am all that remains of the torrential overflow born of love and pride. I am here to pass judgment on all those that fouled my love and my royal authority. My flame shall become the Nile and bar the path to eternity, once and for all. You who still bear a heart, listen well. I'm the teardrop that will end your life. I guess we are doing 7 deadly sins here. Time has come, the second trial. For the record, the old archaic version of the 7 deadly sins does not have greed. It does not have greed because gluttony already covers that. No, the final sin is sadness. And it seems that might be what they're going for here. We already had wrath, so now we're having sadness. Queen Nitocris' spirit origin may be false and absent the fires of vengeance, but she comes to us as a true avenger all the same. As an altar, she's unmistakably wise and mercilessly cruel. I wonder, how will he fight back? How will he surpass her? As he is now, he would not survive 2 seconds. The avenger of the second trial is the weakest of the lot, but she's also the most soulless, heartless, the most bereft of love, a beacon of pure flame. Ah, what a joke. He is... No, never mind. I'm completely confident he'll continue on his own journey, so stand back and watch. That's all you can do, after all. That's what I will do, which is exactly why there will be 7 vengeances, 7 infernos, 7 fragments of our broken souls. It is up to you, Master. And what are these trials? Why are those people dead now? I know why they did this. We need to know who. Answer me. I don't think he has the ability to do so, or else he would. Answer me, Dantes. I have received your flame. Thus the 7 flames will answer it. That distortion. Get back, Master. That's okay. It'll get us to where the enemy is. So the shadow's providing transport? I see. It must be using his noble phantasm's ability to escape. Here it comes. Shinjuku. We've actually been here before in an event. Man, I'm gonna be sick. What's that? Teleportation? Some kind of high-speed movement? It really didn't feel like either. Wait, I know this place. It's near the Tokyo Metropolitan Government Building. It is one of the few major business areas in Japan, and yet there's not a soul in sight, just like last time. But never mind that now. Something's here. Get ready. A servant. No, wait. How can there be magical energy here? Nitto Chris. Alter. Fighting a lot of altars, aren't we? Nitto Chris Alter, but isn't she a divine spirit? Not worried about that. We're strong enough to challenge the gods themselves, but something doesn't feel right. What's this sense from her spirit origin? Here's your second trial. The underworld scales, her love and throne tainted at every turn. She's a torrent of a great river. She used the blessed Nile itself to obtain that form in exchange for her own life. Which is why... I am fire and I am tears. I am Nitocris, Avenger. My spirit origin altered. Prepare to activate the mystic code. You still bear heart, listen well. I'm the teardrop that will end your life. My torrential water shall swallow you, and the underworld will make you mine. If you'd resist, take up your sword. Fight me, kill me, transform your inner fury to flame. Or if you wish to see tomorrow, then once again... defy me. Chromancy was always one of her specialties. The hell? What are these creepy things, Salieri? A group of ancient Egyptian spirits, most likely. But we have a serious problem. We're once again very badly outnumbered. Master, shall we stand and fight? Doesn't change what we have to... Stare run doesn't change what we have to do. We'll just do what we always do. Which is why we will defeat her. Once again, we're gonna be stuck with the stupidity of, you know what? Let's have Ranmaru do this. Because he's gonna be resisted since he's an archer. Manuscript of Thought. You bear witness to the Stella. Ranmaru's doing a lot of damage. Dang. Of course it gets a crit. Why wouldn't it? I'm not worried about enemies that heal because thankfully, unless they have a full heal guts, they usually only heal like 10 to 20,000, and frankly, my team is more than capable of breaking that damage. Alright, let's do it this way. Buster time. Darn it. Whatever. Oh, lovely. I can just have Ranmaru use a Brave Chain and this should finish it. Ranmaru, there's no way you can fail dealing 10,000 damage with a Brave Chain. There we go. Of course, she ends at 98%. 99 would automatically roll into 100, but that'd be too good. Underworld Seal. Alright, what stupidity does this do to me? After a turn, apply death to yourself, ignoring resistances. You bastard. And of course, not a single Ranmaru one here, because why the hell would there be, right? Gonna have to do as much damage as I possibly can with this. Damn it, why couldn't I get a... Why did I not get a single damn Ranmaru card? That would have made this a lot easier. And of course it says ignores death immunity resistance, so basically this is gonna force me to lose. As expected, it's going to be an oh no, we can't win, we must retreat. Sorry if I sound jaded, it's just that they've been using this exact plot point forever. And yeah, I know, they're just gonna say, oh, there's no other thing that could reasonably do, or there's... That makes sense. My underworld is still endless. The underworld scales. Do it this way. Now let's replace him with Habitrot since... Oh no, I can't do that. Wait, no, I can. Because I just need to clear out this first wave here. I don't need to worry about the later ones. Finisher Salieri. Ah. Illusion. You're supposed to kill her, jackass. Look up there. Juku's Sumitomo building, 42 floors from the ground. Blaspheming fools, your insatiable greed has led you to forget your place. This cannot stand. Now feel the wrath of my army of the dead and the night. Say goodbye to everything. There's even more now than we just finished defeating. Not again. Is that all these trials are? Just waves of killing enemies? Beats me. Here they come. Get ready for a fight. We shall crush them all. Got it. Yeah, I knew this was gonna happen again. So, let's do it this way. Oh, right, Ranmaru is technically... Oh, right, Ranmaru is one of the non-binary servants, so she doesn't benefit from Betrot's female-exclusive bonuses. And yeah, you can use he or she or whatever you'd like for Ranmaru. They directly said that they do not mind, if I remember that event, so feel free to use whichever you'd like. Here. Renmu's honestly not doing half bad, given they're my only Avenger, or at least the only one that I've gotten reasonably good investment in, and that was entirely because I didn't get Chloe until after the last chapter. Would have been nice to have Avenger Chloe during the boss fight in Lost Belt 7. I can tell you that much. Pretty sure they should all die from this, but I guess it's worth not risking it. And there we are. You know, funny thing, when I got Iori from the crossover with the Samurai Remnant event, I was under the impression, I was told for ages before it showed up that it was the best event the game had seen yet. No, I strongly disagree with that. Basically, it had you fighting a lot of those group of 6 enemies, but you were locked to a single story servant, and oh, it happened to be someone with a single target NP. Because that isn't massively frustrating, no siree Bob. There we go. Finally, a good set of Ranmaru cards. Ah, take that manuscript. Screw you. But yeah, Iori's event was really frustrating. I did not have a good time with it. I'm sorry. Lasai. Yeah, at times like this, I'm glad I got my, at times like this, I'm glad I've got a full team going, because I can handle any of this, more or less. It's a perk of having played since year 2. Don't ask how this game is still going after all those years, even I don't know. This is a spaghetti code held together with string and a glue stick and a whole bunch of prayer. This should be easy. Huh. Oh, come on, really? How will these two survive? Well, I didn't use any buffs yet, so I should be able to do those with just face cards. We are. At least one perk of Avengers is they automatically gain NP energy at the end of a turn, no matter what. So if you're just slightly off, they might still be able to help you. Sphinx. Eternal Night. Resistance attacks from anything other than the Avenger class. Yeah, they really want me doing this. Alright, here we go. Alright, this should be able to do it this way. Not ideal since she's not a single target, but I'm perfectly fine with this. Let's do it this way then. I already broke. Good, I broke the bar. So in that case, let's do a mighty chain here. Oh, that should help. Go Ranmaru. Probably can even might actually be able to kill this with just her basic attacks. So let's do it this way. Lead with end with. Yeah, she'll kill them easily. Yep, the Sphinx is gone. That's a nice thing about Arts teams. It's very easy to spam the NP. Dude. So damn many. They're tough too, especially with that big catbird thing. That would be the Sphinx, the divine beast. It's even a more magical energy than a typical servant. It would seem to be a variant of some kind, but regardless, it is a formidable foe. Divine Beast Fairy? You gotta be shitting me. And it's just me, or is the Spirit Origin weirdly tough? We need to come up with a strategy. Let's get out of here for now. Easier said than done. Still, yeah, I think that's a good idea. I know I'm sick and tired of dealing with so many damn bags at once. Salieri? Then I'll take them. Launching. Lamenting exterior raw. Now for my next performance. Deus Santis. Derame. Story in a good time. Okay, we put some distance between us. I'm not sensing magical energy sources approaching. Looks like they're sticking to the West Shinjuku. Between this trial and the last one, I haven't had enough of fighting hordes for a while. Anyway, what is this place? I don't remember there being a forest near West Shinjuku. Is it the National Garden? It's Shinjuku Central Park. Doesn't your vessel remember it? Looks like Aruda doesn't know that much about Shinjuku. She mostly stuck to her home turf, like Shiga Park, apparently. Fairly sure her home turf is still part of the city. Well, no matter. We don't have any time to waste. Let's discuss strategy, Yeah. Okay, I'll start with the enemy's forces. They got tons of armed skeletons and tons of spellcasting ghosts. Oh, and here's a bunch of those big ghosts compared to a bunch of ghosts. Basically, a standard army made of mostly foot soldiers, bigger guys thrown in. We're facing the same problem as last time in terms of sheer numbers, but this time the servant keeps summoning more. With all that magic energy giving her basically an infinite army, there's literally no end to them. But the worst, that damn Sphinx thing. Spirit Origin's too tough. I don't think your everyday servant would stand a chance. I mean, except me, I could totally handle them. Then there's the army's commando, Nito Alter. I remember feeling there was something odd about her Spirit Origin's aura. Oh, you did say something about that, didn't you? I think you're right. She's an Avenger, a pure one. A pure one? You met that Spirit Origin before in a Lost Belt, right? When she showed up as an ultraized version of Nitocris. Yeah, Lost Belt 7. The Avenger without vengeance, I believe is how she introduced her. Yeah, her Spirit Origin's pretty well defined. She's two classes in one, Avenger and Berserker. Lacking vengeance, she can't be a proper Avenger. There's gotta be an element of insanity in her Spirit Origin. That's Nitocris Alter, but I think that's true for this one. I don't know who summoned her, but I know that feeling well. She's pure fire, just like we are. You're saying right now she's pure Avenger and not two classes? Just a hunch, but I'm pretty sure I'm right. See, that sounds quite definitive. It must be quite a hunch. She and the other Avengers are known as impossible spirit origins. What ifs that could never be? So I guess it makes sense that she would be sensitive to minor differences. Anyway, how come it's been nothing but Avengers since we got here? Counting Boudica, that's 3 in a row, right? The shadow I assume to be lingering about the Master's feet seems as though he might know something. Yeah, but there's no way of telling when he'll pop up. Besides, just when he does, it's always some cryptic shit instead of talking like a damn normal person. Ugh. Hey, if you're listening and you're gonna help us out with reinforcements, it's time to move it along, why don't ya? No command spells, just the same method that brought us here. Hello? I don't think he's coming out this time. Then it would seem we're on our own. It's fine, we'll just do what we always do. Let's put together a plan. Will you two help me? I'm gonna stick to this team, to my AoE farming team here. Shouldn't be too rough. Yeah, this fight's gonna be dealing with all the damn minions. First we gotta get past the huge army, then we take down the leader. There's always just smashing through, but we don't have the servant power for that. If only Kagekyo was here, or hell, that even Husan. Yes, having a third Avenger specializing in offense would certainly improve matters. Since that isn't an option, the two of us presently accompanying Master will have to do the best we can on our own. Yeah, real helpful revelation there, Captain Obvious. So yeah, the two of us are gonna do what we can along with the Master's simple summons. I want to start by getting a sense of how they operate, so the next battle is going to be against some of their outlying forces. Approaching enemy gathering point. I see them, ghosts and skeleton soldiers up ahead. Kind of figures they'd react to us approaching. Alright, we'll take down these first. We'll see how the leader responds and adjust our strategy accordingly. Got it, Celiary Master? Prepare to activate Mystic Code. Impressive. Then, Ultranaut, she is the savior saint of France. She knows how to fight an army. Not that she'd likely appreciate me saying any of this aloud. Lamenting exterior activate. Stay behind us, Master. Assuming you have the option. Anyway, let's go, Alt. Let's go, Jolter. Will you stop calling me that already? This will kill all the trash mobs, and the Scale of Sobek will be pretty... I can probably just solo that one with whoever's left. I don't need to use an NP on it. Oh, mama. Be easier to do it this way. Oh, the Buster Chain. On. Critical. Ow. Is there a Ranmu? There was not a Ranmu. Are you serious? Whatever, we'll do it this way. I should have more than enough face cards to handle this. Yeah, there we are. Alright, there we go. We'll do it this way. This should finish them all up. NP seal means nothing in this context. On that note, I can at least a Castoria can win with face cards here. Here we are. Alright, with this one I should swap back to, gosh, here. Yeah, I felt he was, he'd earned the gold, gold border after all of his hard work. Fort. 2 enemy servants made their way into Shinjuku and destroyed 3/10 of our southern army. No matter, chip away their magical energy. Not only are their spears and magecraft not able to extinguish the flames of our vengeance, they also have limited energy to maintain spirit origins. All the more so for their master. Let them flail about and wear themselves down. If you can force them to unleash one of their noble phantasms, so much better. Yes, my lady. That being said, I suppose I may as well do what I can. Wah, Sphinx. Of the 3 of you defending my position, I want 2 to head out and meet the enemy. Go forth, nighttime desert winds, grind down the 2 all at once. Never mind the enemy master. Once his servants are gone, he'll be defenseless. Altar above you. I hear them. The Black Sphinxes. Out of my way! Punch. Punch. Darn, they helped me in my Megami Tensei playthrough, but now they turn against me. Use damage from non-Avenger. Should be fine with this one. Ranmaru, I should probably, yeah. For debuff, and we'll go with this. Just a mighty chain. I think, keyword think, she should be able to, yeah. Break Ball. Desert of Perpetual Darkness. Yeah, Ranmaru's the only one who's really doing amazing damage, and holy crap, she's taking a lot of damage. Wow, that thing really hates her. It's almost like it knows that she is its weakness. Well, if you're gonna be that much of a dick about it, fine. Eat my noble phantasm, bitch. I have to protect Ranmaru here. She needs to at least survive one attack. Think about much, huh? Should be fine. Dang, it's really crushing my, Oh, nice, I've got a mighty chain for Ranmaru. I think this should be enough. If not, that's fine. Jalter, they'll probably die and Jalter will come in. Got lucky there, I guess. Unfortunate, but Jalter's gonna come in now, and this should be more than enough. Yeah, it's really obliterating my, sea stars so that I can't easily... Well, no matter. Okay, there we go. Got some lucky with crits in that battle. Probably didn't need them, but it's always appreciated all the same. Ugh. I hate these sphinxes. If they weren't bad enough with how damn strong they are, they even bait you with feints. They're strong, fast, deadly. What a pain in the ass. Be as it may, they're not invincible. Alright, way to kick ass, Salieri. Too bad Spirit Core is intact. We don't have time to finish it off. It looks like their leader finally took the bait. She sent some of her own guards in on the attack. Time to go with Plan C. Charge. That's right, now's our chance. We need to make the most of this opportunity. Let's go, Master. Full speed ahead. Sal, help me with the wall walking. Carry Master too. Counting on you, Salieri. Of course. Hang tight. I'm gonna jump. Emergency report. The enemy defeated the two Sphinxes. You must fall back, O Avatar of the Wonderworld. They left me no time to retreat. I'm impressed they seem to see them latched so tightly to my talons. They're clearly experienced warriors. Show me why you are heroic spirits who ended a century of war. Well done, Jeanne d'Arc Alter. Why, thank you, Queen Nitocris. Damn it. Oh, the Black Sphinx. She must have kept one here in spirit form to protect her. That's okay. She still has little in the way of defenses. We're still going with Plan C, especially with your spikes making it easy for me to walk on walls. Come, Master. Now's our chance to take her down. I am fire and I am tears. You still bear a heart, listen well. I'm the teardrop that will end your life. Oh, don't bother with a speech. This ends now. Is that you what you wish? Very well. Then I'll welcome you to my underworld. Come. Dang. Oh man, we're nowhere near the end, so we're still gonna have to get beaten up in plot no matter how much I can damage her. Yeah, there's no way they're gonna be ending it this soon, so let's do it this way. Probably should have swapped back to Habitrot since I didn't real no assassins here, but whatever. It does not matter. Hmm. Missed. Expected, but still frustrating. Here we go. Just keep this going here. Big bars down. Build my army of death and night. Oh, you dick. Is that number of hits or is it for a turn number? Alright, let's see here. Invincible, 5 turns, 5 left. You asshole. See here. After a turn, apply death to yourself. Defeating an enemy reduces the countdown by 3 turns. Alright, let's make sure that the Sphinx dies at least. By evil. Ruler Scotty's taking a beating. Oh dear. 4 left, 4 turns. The thing is, her NP is charged, so I'm gonna take this the safe route. Alright, this should this guaranteed invincibility should protect us. Swan. Here we are. Should help her. 1 left. Okay, good. So I'll just waste it with this one. Work it around. And this will be in a full arts chain. Okay, good. That's gone now. Time to NP. Well, that didn't go well, did it? Well, this is going to be a bit of a pain in the ass, isn't it? It only applies 1 turn, damn it. I don't have anything to protect her. Except for this. But the thing is, she's got 1 last break bar. You know what? Let's just do it this way. I don't care anymore. There we go. This is bad. We can't get close enough. We can't break through. She'll have time to regroup. I know that. You 3 have fought well. I'm the underworld and the heavens, but this also means I'm ignorant of the ways of human conflict. I commend you for reaching me quickly. You're strong indeed. But this is the end. I grow tired of this back and forth. She's summoning reinforcements. Yeah, I know. She's obviously not throwing them in without a plan. I'm still not seeing any limit to her magical energy. Hell, looks like she might have enough that she doesn't even pretend to care about it. Am I right? Take your silence as a yes. The problem for you is we got plans of our own. Malieri, plan C2. Let's back off. Chaldea. That was your name, yes? Look up. Don't listen to her. We're falling back. Glare at the enemy. Master? That face. That's the face of a fool who was too weak to protect that he loves. Oh yes, I know that face very well. I, Notocris, am also such a fool. I love my brothers more than anything, but our treacherous retainers killed them. taunting my authority, my pride, and even my very fate. I might have simply lamented my powerlessness, but to what end? I might have flooded the Nile with my tears of rage and grief, but to what end? Yes, that's right, there's no point in it, not to any of it, so tell me, my fellow fool. Who did you let die? I need to step forward. Ready, simple summons, and mystic code. What are you doing? I'm gonna defeat her right here, right now. Are you freaking serious? Look around you. Take on a Silvical Divine Servant with tons of magic energy is hard enough. This one's got a damn army, and not just mooks, she got a Sphinx. And if that's not bad enough, it won't be long before those other two Sphinx generate. Then I'll have to defeat her before they return here. Oh no, you don't need to fall back. Ah, too bad, false saint. Your skill in the art of war matters little when your master is such a sorry state. This is where your journey ends. Sleep well. We've already died once in Lost Belt 7. What's one more time? Although it does remind me, it's kind of funny that he gave us that sugar skull and it didn't actually end up mattering. I thought it was going to be a huge plot point, but then it kind of just was there. I get he said it was just our change, basically, but... Oh my, that's also plot. You and slash I never look away. We get the dazzling light of magical energy at the center of our view the whole time. You just activate your magical energy pathways, try a simple summon for your heroic spirits, but it's too late. Your left hand is glowing. Divine scales do not move, not even as magical energy flickers across her fingers. Maybe she doesn't need much to erase a single human. The magical energy will melt your brain, or your whole head along with it. We'll vanish as though we were never here. 3 seconds, it'll all be over. Close your eyes. Told you to close them. Hagakio. I'm here. Leave him to me. Hagakio, the new kid. It would seem they're both transfer students have arrived, so we finally made it to West Shinjuku. We did. Transfer student number 1, the music teacher, the glam girl, and I will handle these things. You look after the master. You got it. Hey, I still haven't, I'm not letting go until we're thinking straight. Come on. We're gonna have to fall back here. Throw the rash around. And now, settle down. Now let's switch to Habitrot again. Thankfully, this is not a very difficult one. Like nothing's coming after us, at least for now. Kagekyo and the others must be keeping busy. Now then. You! What do you think you're doing? Figured out what was going right away. I'm impressed you reached the enemy commander, given how many enemies you had to fight through to do it. Probably wasn't your strategy, though, and I doubt the music teacher came up with it either. So it must have been Jalter. You know, I forgot she's a pro at these kind of things. Anyway, that's it, isn't it? Really impressive she came up with such an incredible strategy, and you were able to execute it so well. But then, what happened to you back there? Were you just desperate to finish the enemy commander off? Were you trying to get yourself killed? No, it's not that. You're probably just so angry you lost your mind. You want to kill her that badly, huh? Look at me. Ask again, what did you think you were doing? Why are you here? What is it we want to really do? I'm not talking about how you were caught up in this ray shift. I asked the music teacher about you during the break after the fifth period. He said you've been on a journey. A long, long journey. So what was it all for? To kill your enemies? Are you just in there to bathe in their blood, enjoy the sweet taste of victory and slaughter? What are you? The music teacher said you're a traveler trying to make his way back home. Was he wrong? Are you trying to hope to become a heroic mass murderer? You've been to all kinds of these singularities and lost belts, right? Why did you go there? Was it just to go around killing enemies you can find? Think about what was lost. Yeah, it's to awaken the spirit of vengeance. Right now, I just need to defeat the second trial. Damn, that's one big demonic beast. Using presence concealment. That's why I didn't sense its magical energy. Impressive trick. Stand back. It's not a demonic beast, it's a divine one. Well, shit. Get ready to fight, and I'm pretty sure I can't beat this thing on my own. I can't have you die on me while I'm still evaluating you, so let's do this. Not this one yet. Go this way. That should finish all these. Pursuit of solution. Yeah, these Sphinxes counter Renmu. Renmu wants to be both an AoE as well as an arts crit servant, but if he ruins my stars, I can't get her crits halved out. That's really really. Whatever. These are more beefy than they have any right to be, so I'm just gonna get rid of them here. Oh boy, more question marks. They're really delaying this, but I get why. The whole point is they're trying to piss us off until we become an Avenger. Embrace being an Avenger. What would that even... Just so we can understand where the Avengers are coming from? Like with alter egos? But we might not have been altered in the last one's the interesting part. I can't get past. I'm gonna have to jump. Hold on. Damn, it's coming after us. Even shooting firestorms. I'm gonna have to go back down. In the building. I need to get back to my other servants. Here. I'm not. Please. You're going to get yourself killed. Not until I'm done evaluating you. Magical energy coming in. Damn it, now you're calling me Alter too? Wait. Oh, why is it raining glass? Serpent signal sliding down the building at high speed. Phew, we made it somehow. San? Master? Not at all, it seems. A powerful magic energy source right on their tails. Get ready. Not bad, you did some pretty good work on this Phoenix's spirit origin. Sorry I couldn't finish it off. Let's do that now. Got it. So you're back and none the wiser. Very well. My torrential waters will swallow you. The underworld will make you mine. Blah blah blah. If you would resist, take up your sword. Fight me, kill me, transform your fury to flame. Or if you wish to see tomorrow. Again. More hostiles. I count several hundred at least. To think she can still summon so many soldiers. It seems magical energy is truly boundless. It would seem the three divine beasts are alive and well, too. Been struggling there, eh, music teacher? Alter makes the tactical decisions, not me. That's a lot of pressure. I mean, I'll take it as a compliment, but still. Alright, Master, I know you just got back, but don't think. Alright. I think I've calmed down a little. Which is why... Assess the situation and call out to the Black Shadow accompanying you. As the three sphinxes and army of undead loom before you, you silently call out to fight, to survive, to see tomorrow, to take back what was lost, or alternatively, to kill your enemy. That's what been back in your mind, to call out the Black Shadow flickering so close by. Shadow reacts your voice, your words, and opens its mouth. Or perhaps you seek something even deeper, then raise your hand. And to summon another servant. Avenge another avenger. Your hand touches the shadow and grabs a hold of something that lies beyond it. Tears, the wings of the sun, traces of a noble soul. Avenger, absent of vengeance, who only bloodied her hands out of love. A solitary queen who willingly gave her life and soul to see her goal realized. It's as if the Black Shadow is torn apart from the inside out, and in its place stands our version of Nitto Alter. Anubis, guide of the dead. A divine spirit, the embodiment of nature and concepts of the past. What's more, you know exactly who this essence belongs to. You part lips and call the true name of the spirit origin, shaping before you. Nitto Chris Alter. I am death and slumber. Oh, wind, frigid night wind. Holy shit. I can't believe it. She took out both of those in a single strike. Who is this? Some kind of monster. How foolish. How truly pathetically foolish. A spirit origin. A mere flawed avenger. Foolishly afflicted with madness. You may be blessed by Anubis. You may even be Anubis' divided spirit. But you cannot comprehend my perfect spirit origin. Whether in spirit origin, or spiritual, or divine rank, I surpass you in every aspect. Even your magical energy is far less than mine. You're nothing but a pale imitation of me. Oh, you're wrong there. You're the false Nitocris here. The real Nitto would never be as cold as you. You're nothing like her, even when she's mixed with Anubis. Can you really not tell who the imposter is here? What? She broke her own formation. Now's our chance. Everyone advance. Understood. Kakio, moving to slaughter. Time to move. Try to keep up. That's my line, damn it. Let's finish this. Ludicrous Alter uses the power of Underworld Scales to lure a player's servant to death after sending a return. The allies on the field, she will invoke Oath. Follow it. It can extend the number of turns until activated. However, the turn counter goes faster if they do not follow the Oath. This way. I guess this will be fine. Balancing scales shown. Forge to undo. When ally servant is used, apply breach to Nidocus altar. Go. Noble Phantasm time. Here we are. Guardian Divine Beast. Uh-oh. That wasn't supposed to happen, was it? Oh, what a pain. Alright, we'll do it this way. If I can get rid of that Sphinx, it'll be quite nice, I think. Darn it. Damn it. Death and Night. To altar while on the feet. There we go, it's down. Go, an ally servant. Avengers here. Probably put Vitron there because she has very high raw attack. She doesn't have class advantage, but she doesn't necessarily need it because she's very, very strong. My Great River, both you. Lancers are pretty durable. Now, is her NP single target or AoE? That gets significant damage status for a single enemy. Grudge of Vengeance. I did finally get featured NP5. Basically took about a couple years of going for each Valentine's guaranteed rate up, but that's a perk of a main pool unit. No, I was not spooked by her at any point. If I have to use my command seals, I will. This is gonna take me a few days to beat anyways, so no point in holding back. I actually might even have a blue cube still. Complete a draft. Of course, the instant death procs. Why the hell wouldn't it? I got 8 leyline stones, no point holding back. I don't have the death one anymore. Oh, because the death effect is gone, it's not working. Yeah, the oath is to forego, as in not use Noble Phantasms, which I messed up, but it doesn't matter now. The death is gone. Oops. Fortunately, I don't believe my Lobo has a NP1. This isn't gonna do anything. So we shall simply use some face cards. Yeah, please focus on Lobo. Scales balance towards sin. Oath to forego killing. Yeah, I think I'd rather get rid of that. Might as well use it, I guess. Yeah, you can tell Lobo is an older servant, can't you? Yeah, breaching contract is probably worth it just because that instantly ends the fight. Scales complete. Anubis. Broke my bounded field and fused my divine aura. How? Can't believe how evenly matched they are. Records on the 7th Lost Belt said Nidokra's Alter Spirit origin was unstable due to madness enhancement. However, that very madness is also proof of who she is. Avenger without vengeance, that is who I am. So if I were to ever be summoned in an Avenger origin, that spirit origin is bound to be flawed. The version of me would have madness enhancement, mental corruption, other traits along those lines. If she did not, then she would not truly be me. Remember this well, my ally. If you should ever encounter a version of me as pure Avenger, don't hesitate to kill her. I wouldn't want to hurt you. I'm not sure I could be you anyway. Oh, you can. I assure you can. I don't know about other heroic spirits, but knowing myself and how close I am to death in the underworld. Listen to me, Master. Queen Nitocris trusted you once in the desert, and again in the depths of the earth. Though you are still alive, you've wielded the power of death and darkness against the gods themselves. In the face of someone like you, any impostor of mine... You... What is that jet black thing mixed in with your soul? How did I fail to see it until now? I have authority over death in the underworld, and yet... The impostor of mine would surely be paralyzed by fear, and that means you have no trouble killing her. Because the Black Barrel could slay gods. You would resort to something so horrific. Impossible. The very existence should be impossible. I don't know what's going on with her, but she's scared. Guy, Master, Nitocris. Very well, here lies death's domain. I, who hold the scales, invite you to the underworld. Now you'll be judged for your sins. Neferus Swen Anubis. I can't lose such a flawed spirit with such little divinity. Punishment to the disrespectful. Releasing him Apu limiters, master. Going to borrow the shadow lurking at your feet. Now to be doubly sure, come forth. Stars of guidance that shine in the heavens, we descend here and now. The Dioscuri, the Gemini twins. That's right, an Avenger spirit origin. They're a dual class consisting of both Saber and Avenger spirit. Using the Shadow's ability to summon Chaldea's Avengers as though it was second nature. Dioscuri. Using their noble phantasm. Fear us, worship it. Stars of guidance that shine in the heavens. We descend here and now. This can't be. I'm an Avenger, absent vengeance, which means I must never speak of my own revenge. Goodbye, my improbable self. We can't keep doing this. We've already used up 2 command seals, and there's still 4 of these left. We see it all unfold. Your spirit origin dissolves into slender threads of magic energy, and you stare into lonesome eyes. You'll never ask true Netocris alter what those eyes are trying to convey, what the tears of vengeance truly meant. All you know is that, like fragments of her, the shimmering light of her magical energy absorbed into West Shinjuku's the night. Right. Revenge creates nothing. It scatters in tears and pain across the world. It burns you with sin and punishment. But even so, yes, even so, you know how wonderful it could be. You've experienced it for yourself. You've known its dark pleasure. So? Taste the blood of a sworn enemy. You know, oh so very well, how sweet it can be. Yeah, it's trying to corrupt us somehow. Whether or not we give in is probably going to be the, outcome of this whole story. Oof, I'm gonna be honest, I'm really exhausted, and one of my drinks is already running out, so I think this might be a good time to call it. Next time I can go a lot later, however, so that's going to be quite nice. I can have a good amount of time going. Guess that's going to be all for tonight. I have a few people here, so I should raid someone. I could go with someone also going FGO, or I could go with someone else. Actually, Gravity and Biscuits is doing Gehanna, Laments of Ice. That's a Danganronpa fan game. Alright, if you want to stick around for some Danganronpa, then by all means. If not, that's alright too. In that case, until next time, thank you for watching, hope you had a good time, and I'll see you later.